There's like so much communication going on. Oh no, the tortoise is here. The tortoise kind of scares me.
It's so...
Whoa, chill. Oh, wow. Woo! Oh, you got a beautiful hand going on here.
Oh, hi, Summoner Monk. You're kind of 5 duels short, but don't worry.
You're only 5 or 6 minutes late. I mean, it is nothing big.
I'm going to go small play because there's no point in going all out in this turn. Obviously. Because I could bring out a Zoa right now, but if I did that, then what would be the point? He'd probably just Dark Hole and I'll lose my monster. So, I mean, just saying that, just to point things out. So one guy looks like he knows what he's kind of doing because he doesn't have 50 cards, and this guy, not saying he doesn't know what he's doing here. Why does the Miker have more than 40 cards? Are you kidding?
I mean, Chill's not a bad player. He makes a lot of plays that most people wouldn't make. Like, he played a Utopia. I played against him the other day, and he played a Utopia deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, okay, that's pretty standard. You know, they just try to get out of Utopia as fast as possible. This man pulled up every other rank 4 monster you can think of that you can summon before he summoned out Utopia. I was like, really?
Wow.
And then he even made Leo arms and brought the things to his hand, like to show me that he was playing it. I was like, okay.
Why would he?
Like, I think he brought up Maestroke, Dejin, Diamond Direwolf, Photon Papillarative.
Might I point something out here? This guy is running Koa'ki Meiru or Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru stuff with what the heck's it called? With basically anything, I guess. I don't know what the heck he's playing. He just played like Chorin or something, which makes me say, oh, I can understand that, but you know, Chorin, and then he discards the card, and then he discards a Koa'ki Meiru card, which, in my opinion, you should never run Koa'ki Meirus in tag, because there's no way, unless if you're double decking, that your partner is gonna be able to help you out with that.
Unless your opponent unless you run one specific type and you get really lucky.
I mean, you know what Koa'ki Meirus do, right?
Yeah, mostly. I don't play them too much, but...
Well, I don't mean their effects, but I mean, like, you know, the end phase, they have to show something.
You have to reveal a kind, like a continuous spell card, or a fiend, or something of that type.
Yeah, I would never run that type of deck in tag, because it would end horribly. And the point is that he joined his tag duel knowing that he's using that, so it just... Boy, I'm not even sure. I also don't know what windups do nowadays either, so you're pretty much all by yourself on that. Maybe just Rabbit in attack, so that if they activate Dark Hole, you can just banish it and it comes back. I don't know if that's how that works.
Well, Rabbit is kind of like Thunderbird with Evil Swarm. Anything kicks off, he can be removed from play. At least you can remove anything from play. Any important one that you need.
Remove Torrential Tribute
until the next one. Yeah.
I think it's only monsters.
It can bring back any wind-up monster can be removed from play until your next standby phase.
Yeah.
But he doesn't gain attack.
Yeah, it's kind of a downer, but I mean, it's nice for field presence, especially if you're playing Monarchs. I might actually try wind up Monarchs. That might sound pretty good. I mean, I tried.
Wind up. I mean, you did Modolce at Monarchs.
That was a weird one, but then I was like, you know, it's not actually that bad. You get pretty good support. You could either wreck your opponent, or you could just. Depends on what he.
Oh, hi, second MST.
It all depends on what he has. You basically have like 2 MSTs, except one. Okay, so he honestly doesn't have anything. That, or he's just trying to get a lot of cards.
He has to discard a lot. He has to discard 1 card, I think. 1 or 2.
1, 2, 3, 1. Yes, 1. Why would you discard Spirit Reaper? Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he has some good idea what he's doing, I think. Can I OTK him?
Hopefully.
I really want to OTK.
can't. He played the day of peace is up. The 1 day of peace is up.
Oh,
It
right.
would be hilarious. It would be hilarious to OTK them.
I just so just forgetting that they did 1 day apiece. Oh,
I don't
boy.
think he would have left his board open if there wasn't a 1 day of peace.
Oh, I'm so good at this game. Whatever, let's keep going with this then. I want Silent Doom. So let's see. No, I don't want to banish Wind Up Rabbit. Why would I want to do that? I could get Greffer. But why would I get Greffer? Greffer would just do what Armageddon does at this point. I get Tomato. I actually didn't intend on drawing into another Armageddon. No, let's just get the Greffer. Who cares? Trying to see how much room I have here.
1 spot on the monster zone and 2 in the 3. I can't count. 3 in the back row.
Yeah. What do I want to send to the grave? The other Zoa. Like, this deck is really good. It's just if I don't draw what I need. I kind of wish Melmorph was out on the field. Then I can actually. Oh, that'd be great. Well, I've said it now, but like it'll be great. What can I add here? How many darks are in the grave? 1, 2. Oh, hello there. You might like this option here. See, 1, 2. Obviously, I would choose Armageddon because there's no point in choosing Dark Greffer.
He's very, very unusable at the moment.
What are you gonna do? Fate next? I don't even know what that just happened
We
there.
could do.
Like, it was thinking, but I wasn't sure what he was thinking about. Like, there's no way he has a Veiler, I guess. I mean, I could have still done this, regardless. What are you thinking about? What, you gonna Veiler now? I mean, I really honestly shouldn't care, but, I mean, yes. Oh, this is 4 darks. Actually, no, because I have Silent Doom, so yeah, this would be enough darks.
I think the only darks I have in here, I think, not really 100% sure, but I think Wind Up Magician is the only dark monster. The only dark monster in my main deck, at least.
I don't know what this guy's. If you're gonna drop a Veiler, please, sir. Select card. Please tell me I didn't choose Mill. Please tell me I didn't choose Mill, please. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I would have been very upset if I chose Mill.
Put Dark Arm in the graveyard. That would have been a very, very bad situation.
Okay, so I pretty much have game on my turn. We just have to survive till my turn. Or unless if you do something. I mean, that's always an option too. I'm just saying we have like backup if something was to happen on your turn. I mean, if I had the torrential, I mean, that would.
If you torrential, just chain the rabbit over top of
no,
the torrential.
No, that's a horrible play. No, forget that.
Why would you ever do something like that?
Iron Court. Oh, like, I thought this was the other. I thought it was the other guy. Why are you playing Koa'ki Meiru in tag? There's no way.
Oh.
Well, actually, that card's actually pretty good. That would explain a lot.
That is really good. Does he really think he's gonna last one more turn? Does he play another day of peace? I'm done. I'm just kind of irritated. I don't like 1 day of peace. It can be a good card, but
if you could avoid using Love Volatile Chain, like, then please do. But if you have like an OTK or something, like, you can finish them off next turn, then go ahead. I mean, even if it involves using this. I know what that does. There's not another one of those in the grave. I think. Is it? Yeah, there's on. Oh, it's a Koa'ki Meiru card from your. What? Never mind. I don't even know. I remember playing that in my Phantom Beast deck. I don't remember exactly what it does. I think you can add Koa'ki Meiru stuff.
This one can add a this can add a Koa'ki Meiru card to the.
You honestly think I didn't have anything to cheat? You think I would just make this for no reason?
Yeah, he probably thought you were a scrub and just let it sit on the field to die. It's like, oh, we don't need that.
We have life points? What scrubs?
We're scrubs, or we have no protection.
I mean, I chose a dark armed. I mean, it's kind of obvious what I'm trying to do here. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, technically it isn't a bad choice. I can't give him a hard time about that. But I mean, like, you know, it's kind of obvious we had something, but then again, I would have done the same thing to get rid of back row, so I'll give him that. But I won't give him the fact that he's running more than 40 cards in a Koa'ki Meiru deck. There's no reason for that.
Alright, so 14, 32, 46. We need another monster.
I mean, if you can finish him off, then go ahead and do it. But if you can't, then just, you know.
Yeah, we should have enough now, as long as they don't have like a Dragox or some form of really stally card.
They just drop a Koa'ki Meiru. I thought Hunter increases. During your main phase, increase this card's level by 1 and for attack 400. Huh. Not sure why you didn't do that. I mean, I know it doesn't matter too much, but you know, you could have increased your attack by 400. I mean, I know you did the math.
Well, I mean, I honestly, I summoned the wrong monster. I wanted to summon the Wind-Up Warrior to make a rank 4. Because these are all Earths, they won't affect what you have.
I mean, it really didn't change too much, because you have got 600 boost. I don't know. I don't know wind-ups. Yeah. I dueled a wind-up player with penguins, and I had no idea what was going on. Like, just go ahead and do what you think. And I think he did a wind-up loop, but this was like before it was banned.
Yeah.
I know there's still like a wind-up loop now, but it's not as broken because of Zen Might Master, I don't know what's called, being banned.
Yeah.
Which I still kind of think is, I think it's kind of dumb that we have the ban cards. Like, you just look at them, you can't use them. And there's like no mode that's like, oh, you want to play traditional where you can just play banned cards? I mean, come on now. It's just a tease.
Why taunt us with? Why taunt us, knowing we can do this?
I might as well just mod the game so I can just play whatever cards I feel like, you know. Obviously I wouldn't. I'd probably just play like one card of whatever. This guy did absolutely nothing last time. Like, all he did was draw, I remember, and then he just like ended.
He like playing some weird.
Well, we have
an Exodia build, or
I don't know if it's Exodia, but I don't think he had whatever he's playing. I don't know. It's just like,
Ooh.
Well, I guess Night Beam. I don't know what the heck you would have face down. I mean, I'm not saying Chill. I'm pretty sure Chill Trouble is like pro player here. I'm just, you know. Oh, Deep Prison. Okay. That would have been annoying if you had a monster.
Oh, let's hope I get one from a duality. And please don't give me a wind-up rat of the only monster I get. I played upon a duality and got 3 wind-up factories in a row. Is this gonna happen again?
Oh,
please.
Oh, is it gonna happen?
I'm gonna get spell. I'm getting all spells. Don't give me a spell. Why? Why? Why did I jinx myself with the rat? No. Oh my god, why?
Why would you even say
I don't even... oh god.
That's what happened to me when I did the luck-based deck playthrough or gameplay of it. When I'm like, it's gonna be Tails, isn't it? Tails, gosh darn it. It's like, you know, don't even say anything, just don't even think about it. I would just go.
The thought crossed my.
Just save one Deep Prison and just set everything else. You know, I mean, so if like he randomly starts. Well, I don't know what the heck. Usually I tend not to set more than like 2 or 3 cards, but that's because I'm so used to Heavy Storm being a thing.
If this were 5, I think this game would be a little broken with 5Ds with the fact you have Monster Reborn, Bryonic, and Yugioh with Dark Strike Fighter, Heavy Storm, and Giant Tornado with Cold Wave.
See, people had problem
Like-
with Bryonic and Yugioh. I didn't. I really didn't care. I hated Dark Strike though. Dark Strike was a douche.
Dark Strike was that card. He's kind of like Cowboy in this game. You have a little bit of life points left, you bring out the Cowboy and you burn them.
No,
That card-
Dark Strike is steroids. Cowboy's like, okay, whatever.
He's very consistent with it.
I mean, there's OTKs that you could just do Cowboy the whole time. But, like, you know, it's like, Dark Strike is stupidly broken. Like, that card should never come back. I mean it. Like, there's...
That card, Bryonic and I think Yugioh, not Yugioh, but Dark Striker, the two synchro monsters that are never have a chance. I think them and Trish. Trishula, the ice barrier monster. The other ice one barrier other than Bryonic. Those are the three cards that they say are never allowed to come back because of how broken. Bryonics would just be too broken with Mermails.
It would be.
Mermails and Atlanteans, because they activate their effect plus to get to destroy everything, get to return everything.
Yes.
Stardust, no.
Technically, yes, that would be very broken if Bryonic came back. Because it would be played in that deck and no one would be happy. Same thing.
A lot more, people will play a lot more tuners with.
They throw in Gen X out like Birdman. I was like, why is that even in there? You'll see.
Birdman and then retoss the water monster you brought back.
Yeah. Bryonic was broken in the sense of discarding everything and then getting rid of stuff. But it wasn't really super bad because you can just Compulse it and then they have like no hand. And Compulse it too was pretty good. That's why I never really worried about it. Oh boy, this hand.
Okay, just be glad you got a monster. You have 3. You have. I was gonna say 300%, but I didn't draw a monster, so it would be 0.
Yeah, you get to draw a card. Please just activate anything that lets you draw right now, or just makes you think, because I don't want to like play one card and you're sitting there for 5 hours thinking about, oh, should I do that? And I definitely don't want to 7 tools that. Depends what you're hitting here, sir.
I'll hit the 7 tool. I had that word.
Is that Mirror Force? Oh, that's a D prison. I don't care.
I hit the D prison.
That's
the Mirror Force is the important card.
Well, I probably would let Mirror Force go because maybe not. I don't know.
Oh no, the after effect of being able to set a card. Huh?
I love how people do that and then they just question why they can't activate what they set. I don't think people question that nowadays, but they used to do that all the time. It's like, why can't I activate this?
5Ds, it was like...
Huh.
Might as...
2 MSTs?
I'm just not gonna say I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it concealed.
I don't want Metal Zoa. That's not gonna do anything in my hand. Or Trap Stun.
We got some pretty interesting pot of duality choices going on here.
If I don't add the Trap Stun, then he'll know I have something to negate traps, but I don't care. I mean, what's he gonna do if I don't add... I mean, you have 1 card. There's no reason for me not to add the MST out of that choice. Like, if I wasn't... Or, if I didn't add the MST, I think I would just be screaming at the screen, why didn't I add MST?
Screaming in a video after, like, why? Oh, what is this?
I don't know, some Koa'ki Meiru card. I love how he has all these supports for Koa'ki Meiru, but he hasn't summoned 1 Koa'ki... Oh, actually, never mind. Never mind, I'm gonna forget saying that.
We didn't... You did not hear that, people. He did not just say that.
Yeah, that's just deleted scene. I mean, what? I
He deleted it, it didn't exist. It didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm very curious on how well this deck runs, because I actually wanted to run Koa'ki Meiru at one time, but I'm not great enough to. I did run something with Koa'ki Meiru, which was actually I ran plenty of things with it. Phantom Beast, but I never ran that in tag. What else did I run? My Dark Stun deck, which was Dark Worlds, and Koa'ki Meiru the Rock Stun deck where they use Koa'ki Meiru. I don't remember. The ones that stun people like Sand something, Wall, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which was pretty good, actually. And then I just made Dark Gaia's with them after. So it's like it stuns you, and then it makes Dark Gaia. Really broken of a deck.
See, the concept of it seemed really kind of...
I don't remember where that deck went. I should remake it, though.
Pretty fun. Oh, is this? Which one is this?
Power Hand?
Battles later. Battle. Oh, well. The thing with that one is if it attacks a later dark monster instead of being sent to the it destroys it by battle instead of being sent to the graveyard, it removes it from play instead.
Oh, it is 2,100. It looks like. All right, Mr. Chill Trouble. Are you gonna actually play something today? I don't remember. Did he do something other than Card D last duel? Oh, you son of a gun! You get out of here with this. Yo, you're not doing no Inferno Tempest bullcrap. I know this. Scrub used to do this all the time. No, screw you. I'm not that dumb.
Oh.
This is Heka Inferno Tempest.
This is totally... Yeah,
Are you aware of Inferno Tempest?
Yeah, you attack with like a Lava Golem or something like that on a monster with 0 attack, and it banishes all the monsters from your graveyard, deck, and hand to the... No, not hand, but it banishes them all.
If you activate Lance, I'm activating Compulse. I have cards for days, sir. Screw you. I give him props for running Inferno Tempest.
Especially with that field spell. That field spell is just kind of broken because it gains a counter for every monster that gets removed from play.
See, he would have got away with this if I didn't know what deck that was. See, that's what I talked about with Penguins and all that. Because when he set the Inferno Tempest, so if we run into him, Grinding Golem, he's going to Inferno Tempest crack out of us. I forgot about that. I almost told you to attack with Grinder Golem. This clever son of a gun here. He's so clever.
He's trying. He's trying. Please give me a monster.
Just,
of course. What? Of course. Why would I ever get a monster?
Just put Grinder Golem in defense to, for sure, not be tempted to attack with him. It's gonna suck if you get Inferno Tempest. What does this do exactly? I forget what the field spell does. Special summon.
Every time I'm... Yeah, I think. This just special summon. Wait, when this field card is sent from the field to the graveyard by the opponent's card.
It like builds counters for his stuff, so... Whatevers. Yeah. But, you know...
Oh, I don't want to...
It's great.
No, I don't want to compulse the tomato back to his hand.
He should play...
That would have really very costing. That would have been...
Technically, this guy should be playing Battle Mania, because then he can force us to attack. Is Battle Mania the thing where if you go to defense, it switches you to attacking, you have to attack?
Then you have to activate it during your opponent's standby phase. It's like, no!
See, that's what I would be running in Inferno Tempest. Something that forces the opponent to attack. That's the stuff you run in Inferno Tempest. Wow.
Okay.
Do you even know what your partner's running? Your partner's running Genzo Lord? Why? Why is that in Koa'ki Meiru? Just let it go. Well...
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
I mean, I don't know why you'd bounce a Grinder Golem back.
And I totally want that to happen. I mean, it's not like Inferno Tempest is face down or anything. On the field or anything. I mean, it's not like I would Torrential Tribute if he tried to summon anything. I mean...
Why didn't I summon Dark and Figgy? Now that I think of it. I mean, I summoned Tomato, but Tomato's a searcher, so why didn't I just... Oh my gosh. I am so great at Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. But...
Everybody has those moments.
Yeah.
Some more than others. But
what's it called? I mean, it would have... what's it called? See, when you can surprise your opponent, like they don't know what's gonna happen, then usually you can get away with stuff. Really? Really? Are you?
They got rid of the guy. Did he just leave because his partner got rid of the Grinder Golem?
Also, do I what?
So that deck's very evil to play in. Inferno Tempest is very evil to play in ranked duels. So I think if you do that combo, if you play Soul Absorption. It gives you, I think, 550 points